Well, Oran, a 1-0 defeat to Glentoran this afternoon. What's your assessment on that one?
For big parts of it, it played out how you would expect a game, I suppose, of this magnitude. You know, two teams who are in good form, who are up around the top part of the league, vying for positions. You don't expect there to be a huge amount in it, and I think as an away team and away performance, you know, for big parts of it, we were bang on. I think they'd one big chance in the first half. Marty pulls off a good save. Beyond that, I don't really remember much else. We were maybe a pass or one pass away a few times of getting in the first half to create an opportunity. Second half, we get what we expect for 10 minutes. There's 5 or 6 corners. We defend them really well. We get our big moment with Matthew. I've watched it back and it looks very clear and a stonewall penalty. And that's the frustrating part on days like today. You know, you're not going to come and win a game like this 4-0 or 5-0 away from home. It's going to be a solid away performance and hopefully trying to nick something or get something on the break or whatever it may be. And that's our moment, and that's our big moment with 25 minutes to go, you know, to go and get something to hold on to and to go and try and see the game out. And the big frustration is just that it's not awarded. I've watched it back on the TV and I struggle to see how it's not.
Yeah, and Michael McCrudden obviously came on and he had 2 big opportunities for us.
He did, and you know, we're 1-0 down at that point in time when we're chasing the game, and we've got to change, I suppose, how we've gone about it. And we've created a few good chances then, and you know, it's, as I say, we're chasing the game at that point in time, and I suppose that there's more stress and it's harder to get that goal at that point in time. So listen, we have created chances in latter parts. To me, the big moment is the penalty, and I think, you know, if we get that penalty and go ahead, instead of us being the one that are trying to concoct and come up with a way of changing to come back into the game, they're the team that has to do that, and we can sit and absorb a bit and try and really hit on the break. So it's frustrating just that it's flipped that way.
And Institute now in the North West Cup and Uri as well in the league, so it's going to be a busy week for us.
Yeah, it will be, and then I think, you know, the young boys have a game on Wednesday night as well, obviously the European match as well. So you know, we'll move it about. We'll train Monday, we'll get a few guys minutes on Tuesday night, but the big preparation will be Newry. You know, we lost to Glenavon earlier on the season, and it's not ideal to lose games, and nobody wants to lose games. It's part of football. And the key thing is the response. We got the response after the Glenavon game, and it's so important now with the Newry game on Friday night that we get that same spring in a step and the same response.
And you must be impressed by Newry's start of the season. Obviously winning heavy at Glenavon and beating Dungannon last night.
Yeah, they've had a great start, and you know, I think you expect that from a team. Generally, the teams that come up, they generally start well and they generally have a really good impact because, I suppose, of the pure emotion of being up here and the emotion of playing and a new ground and new stadiums to play at and everything else. So they've made a really good start, and I'm not surprised. They've a lot of really good players as well. So we've got to now get through this one, lick our wins, and make sure we're ready for Friday night.